The Mazda MX-5 Miata, the slowest car on this list, and maybe the most fun to drive. No turbos, no all-wheel drive, no excuses. Just a 2.0-liter four-cylinder, rear-wheel drive, and a chassis so balanced that when you drive it, every road starts to feel like a racetrack. 0 to 60 takes around 6.2 seconds. But that number doesn't tell you the whole story. The Miata doesn't win with raw speed. It wins with feel. And as an affordable used sports car, very few machines give you this much fun for the money. The Toyota GR86, the car that proves you don't need a turbo to have fun. A 2.4-liter naturally aspirated flat four, 228 horsepower, rear-wheel drive, 6-speed manual, light enough for you to feel every corner, precise enough to reward every input. 0 to 60 takes around 5.4 seconds. But like the Miata, the numbers don't capture what this car actually feels like. The GR86 was built for one reason: to remind you why you fell in love with driving. It's not the fastest car here, but it might be one of the most honest, the Nissan 370Z. The last naturally aspirated V6 sports car Nissan ever built. A 3.7-liter V6, 332 horsepower. Rear-wheel drive, available with a 6-speed manual. No all-wheel drive, no turbochargers, no computers trying to save you. Just you, the throttle, and a lot of noise. 0 to 60 takes around 5.0 seconds. And for a car you can find used under $15,000. That performance feels almost offensive. The 370Z never got the attention it deserved, but the people who drove one never forgot how it made them feel. The Subaru WRX, the rally car that never forgot where it came from. A 2.0-liter turbocharged flat four, 268 horsepower, all-wheel drive, 6-speed manual. The kind of car that makes a wet road feel like an opportunity. 0 to 60 takes around 5.4 seconds. But the number that matters most is how it feels when the turbo spools and all four wheels dig in. You don't just drive a WRX, you feel everything it does. It doesn't need perfect weather. It just needs a road worth attacking. The Ford Mustang GT, the most American car on this list, a 5.0-liter V8, 435 horsepower, rear-wheel drive, available with a 6-speed manual. The kind of engine that doesn't just move the car, it announces it. 0 to 60 takes around 4.5 seconds. For the money, that kind of performance feels almost unfair. The Mustang GT was never subtle, never refined, never trying to be something it wasn't. It was fast, loud, and completely unapologetic. And sometimes, that's exactly what you want. The Chevrolet Camaro SS, Chevrolet's answer to the Mustang. A 6.2-liter V8, 455 horsepower. Rear-wheel drive, magnetic ride control. A suspension system sharp enough to make this muscle car feel almost like a track weapon. 0 to 60 takes around 4.0 seconds. For the money, that kind of acceleration feels like it belongs in a different price category. The Camaro SS was never just a muscle car. It was a precision instrument wrapped in American aggression. Loud enough to turn heads, fast enough to back it up. The BMW M235. The most underrated car on this list, a 3.0-liter turbocharged inline-six, 322 horsepower, rear-wheel drive, and in the right spec, a 6-speed manual. The kind of engine that pulls smoothly at any RPM, then turns aggressive the moment you ask for more. 0 to 60 takes around 4.8 seconds. But the number that defines this car isn't horsepower, it's balance. The M235 sits between a sports car and a Grand Tourer, precise enough for a back road, comfortable enough for everything else. And that's what makes it one of the best kept secrets on this list, the Porsche Cayman. The car Porsche almost made too good, a 2.7 to 3.4-liter flat six, up to 295 horsepower, mid-engine, rear-wheel drive. A layout so balanced that many enthusiasts believe it handles even better than the 911. 0 to 60 takes around 5.0 seconds. But straight line speed was never the point. On the right road, the Cayman doesn't just keep up with more expensive sports cars, it makes them work for it. And that's what makes it special. Not the badge, not the price, but the feeling that Porsche built one of its greatest drivers' cars and somehow made it attainable.